Story we've been following, a plane crash in Berrien Springs. The single-engine plane went down in the 400 block of North Bluff Street. Dr. William Fisher, his wife Barbara, their son Bryce, who was piloting that plane, and Bryce's girlfriend all survived. They were heading to Andrews University. WSBT-22's Patrick Roth reports officials say it was a miracle no one was killed.
It was around 11 when Blake Dilly got a call from his father.
Well, there's a plane on the road right behind our house, and my first reaction was, well, that's got to be like a model plane. It can't be a real plane. He says, no, there's people crawling out of it.
It was a frightening scene for first responders as well.
When our officer arrived at the scene, 3 passengers were out of the airplane, and the pilot was still inside, upside down.
Well, my father said on the phone that you could tell there was some stress in his voice, and he did say that it sounded like the plane did land in the back of the house. He said it was that noisy and that horrendous of a crash.
No one from the plane was fatally injured. 2 of the passengers were walking when first responders arrived, and the 4 passengers were taken to Lakeland Emergency Room in St. Joseph. No one on the ground was hurt either. People say it's a miracle that more people weren't hurt.
Quite scary. The plane is probably maybe 15 or 20 feet from right behind the house.
We are still waiting on an official update of the status of the passengers. Their injuries ranged from minor to serious, but it appeared that most of the damage was done to the plane. Now, 4 houses had their power shut off earlier in the afternoon, but it's up and running now. And the FAA is in charge of the scene, and it's still very early in their investigation, but they say it appears that engine failure did play a role. In Berrien Springs, Patrick Roth, WSBT 22 News.